Namaste, beautiful beings, and welcome to Soul Space Mondays. I'm Leanne, and we're going to do our opening meditation. So when you're ready, just take a posture that's really comfortable for you. Make sure that you're nice and grounded in your sitting position. When you're ready, you can close your eyes and bring your hands together and very gently start rubbing your palms. And then as you're breathing in and breathing out, just become observant of your in-breath and your out-breath. Let it flow nice and beautifully. For the first few moments, don't try to force anything. Don't try to make anything happen. Just allow yourself to be. It's harder than it sounds, actually. Just let yourself be. No judgment, no criticism, no agendas, no ego. You're just here in this sacred moment, plugging into you, doing a very simple activity that opens up all the acupuncture points and meridians and chakras of your body. Rubbing your hands together is what I mean, of course. And as you're firing up your grids, you might start to feel a little bit of movement inside of your body, inside of your energetics. You might start to experience little pokes and prods, little pushbacks. Perhaps you'll start to warm up from the inside out as that sacred fire of your energetics creates more friction through your system. And if that happens, just go ahead and breathe. If you have any tight points, it's okay to observe that. Don't fight against it. Don't make it wrong for being there. Just notice how your body's receiving the chi that you're distributing by this very simple but very powerful movement. And then let's see if we can surrender the mind just a little bit more. Let's drop the chin, pull it in towards the spine so you're nice and elongated. And bow your hands into your heart in prayer position. Drop your third eye down as if you're bowing to your beautiful heart. And then press your thumbs just a little bit more into your heart center. See if you can lift up your heart 1/2 inch, like you're locking into the front of your heart chakra. Roll your shoulders back, pull those beautiful shoulder blades together, squeezing the back of your heart chakra. And then relax the back of your neck, relax your shoulders. Relax that point right where your skull meets your spine. And as you tilt forward, you'll probably notice as you compress the front of your throat chakra ever so gently that you want to swallow or clear your throat in some way. That's very natural, so go ahead and do that. And if your neck and throat feel a little bit tight, you can always just roll around your neck with tiny movements and then tuck back in. There we go, good. Play just a little bit with your tilt and see what feels perfect for you. Like lift your chin, drop your chin, pull it in, push it out. See if you can find that perfect alignment. And you'll notice that perfect alignment when you feel a little bit of a squeeze right in the inner point of your vision. It's almost like the spot right on the upper bridge of the nose, right between the eyebrows, squeezes just a little bit and lines up right over top of your middle fingers. And that brings all the focus of your mind, your consciousness, your intention, right to the front of your third eye. Your beautiful third eye begins to open. It might blink a few times right in the center of your mind, opening up the gateway to your higher mindedness, your higher intelligence, your higher intuition. There we go. Good. And we're taking our time here. I'm just checking in on everybody really nicely. You're doing great. Everybody take a big deep breath. Breathe in with me. And a nice big exhale. Just blow it all out. 2 more times like that. Big deep breath in. Bring in some really bright life force energy, and then just squeeze with your whole body, a little bit of pressure, squeezing out, exhaling, exhaling, exhaling all that you might be holding on to. Just let it go. And then one more time, last time, a nice deep breath in, breathe all the way in, down to the base of your spine. Imagine the entire central channel of your body filling up with light all the way to the top of your crown. Hold that breath for just a second and then release. Good. Now we're going to check in just one more time on your body mechanics. Tuck your thumbs into your heart. Make sure your heart's nice and lifted. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Find that perfect drop in your chin so your third eye is angled over top of your middle fingertips. Relax the space where the skull meets the spine, right behind the ears. You might feel a nice little stretch back there. Elongate the back of your throat. If you need to swallow to open your throat chakra to clear it out, you're welcome to do that. And then from here, everybody looks so good right now, by the way. Take in one more beautiful deep breath, focusing on the center of your throat chakra, pulling in a lot of life force energy, a lot of beautiful chi. Breathe into the throat. And as you exhale, allow your head to very slowly tilt back into an upright position. There you go. Good. And you're going to feel a nice wave of relaxation across the front of your throat. You might feel a nice release underneath your jaw points. You might even feel like you want to tilt your head back just a little bit extra, lifting the front of your third eye up to a beautiful bright light above you that's coming in from your soul star space. And if you want to go there, you certainly can. Just protect your neck. You don't have to go too far. Just envision that you are lifting your third eye chakra all the way up to the light above you. And in the meantime, you're kind of compressing the back of the throat chakra, opening the front of the throat for a nice little stretch. And if you want to, I always love doing this, on your next deep breath, you can roar an exhale out the front of your throat, just in case you've had anything unsaid that you've really wanted to express. Just in case the front of your throat has any kind of power that just wants to be released and spoken. And it doesn't have to be a sound. It can just be a visualization in your mind. Just release and maybe even roar. As you release all the pressure and tension from the front of your throat, now you can come back to an upright position. Just bring your chin back into level with the ground. Let your crown lift up from the very top of your head. And when you are ready, you can drop your hands down into your lap, my beautiful friends. Go ahead and relax them down. Keep elongating from the root to the crown as your crown chakra begins to open, a flower of almost 1,000 petals at the top of your head. Just envision that. You might feel the stem of that flower becoming more and more powerful, more and more vibrant inside of you as well. Because the stem of your crown is your central channel. And it comes down through each and every one of your beautiful chakras, piercing through the center of them, distributing all of your divinity into the 7 power centers of your beautiful body of light. And as that divine battery pack flows into your 7 chakras, you might experience them spinning. They might begin to rotate quite nicely, unifying their action, unifying their movement together, harmonizing their energetics. And this is a very natural thing. Once you provide that beautiful divine source connection, once you feel that light coming in from your soul star, which is coming in from your source, flowing down through your crown, opening your crown chakra, receiving all of that yummy energy, it just really beautifully flows down into your body, hydrates and nourishes and protects and fills all of your beautiful chakras. So just take a few moments there and see if you can experience that. Maybe it'll be in a feeling of calmness and peace. Maybe that will outpour through your body into a state of serenity and tranquility. Perhaps you'll bring it down a little bit deeper into your core, into your abdomen, where you'll feel harmony and equipoise, balance with life, balance with you, balance between the spirit above and the physical below. That's such a good feeling. It's a kind of feeling, and you can take a deep breath into that lower abdomen with me if you like. Just welcome that feeling of equipoise to come into your sacral chakra and to fill your humanity, your beautiful beingness here in this world, in this sacred temple that is your body, that is your life. And as you begin to feel that balance, know your place in this magnificent universe. Right here where you are is perfect. Right here, who you are being is perfect. There is no need for improvement. There's no need for fixing anything. And just continue to unfold yourself, open that beautiful sacral center, allowing it to match the opening of your crown. And that crown chakra above you and all its bright purple petals are just stretching out beyond the size of your head, expanding to the width of your shoulders all around you. And you might feel a little bit of heaviness there because when the crown opens, it is literally full of light. It's like having something on top of your head. But if you want to lift that feeling of heaviness just a little bit, just take a nice, easy breath with me. Breathe all the way in. And then as you exhale, imagine that you are sending that beautiful, loving breath up through those flower points, opening the tips of the flower points. Each one of the petals creates a channel of light. And as those channels of light reach out like 1,000 beams of energy, lots of beautiful cords of light, let them stretch upwards to the top of your aura. Let them tap into the base of your beautiful soul star chakra. All those magnificent golden strings of light are intertwining now, coming into the bottom of your soul star chakra. And as you do this, the crown chakra lifts upwards just a little bit, and all that pressure you might have been feeling just pulls you upwards ever so gently. You might feel a gentle need to tilt your head to adjust your alignment. And as you come into that perfect alignment between the crown and the soul star, there's this sensation that your head is weightless. And when you can sense that, all the pressure comes off your shoulders. The throat chakra can breathe. The weight of the world is distributed and released off of you. Gravity becomes a loving force field underneath you. But there's equal gravity in your spirit above you, pulling you upwards as if the source of all of life, all that you are, all that is equally holding you connected to itself above you. And so as you depressurize inside of your chakra system, you'll just breathe in and feel like you're creating a little bit more space between the root and the sacral, space between the sacral and the solar plexus, beautiful space between your solar plexus and your heart. Just keep breathing in, keep breathing out. Feel the space being created between your heart and your throat. And as you continue to lift all the way up, including between your throat and your third eye, and your third eye and your crown, begin to notice that you drop down from the root. As if your root finally relaxes, all the pressure is off the root chakra at the base of your spine. Underneath your pelvic area, there is this really soft opening that's taking place now. And you're going to drop down in your energetics and plug into your beautiful earth star chakra underneath you. And as you land, which is my favorite way of describing it, as you land into your Earth Star grids, you might notice a fabulous mandala of light. You might see some kind of an image that represents to you a landing pad here on the earth, or a beautiful platform of energy that welcomes you, where you completely belong in this embodiment and in this beautiful home away from home. There you go. Good. Begin to feel all the tension releasing from the back of your tailbone, from your sacrum, from your hips. Just take a nice, big, beautiful breath down into your whole pelvic floor, making space. Relax your hips outwards. Let the energy flow down through your legs. Imagine that central channel of light that is receiving all that divine substance and source, expressing that source out through multiple channels that go down through your legs, your hips, to your knees. There's actually chakras in your knees, down at your ankles. And as they are nourished, they begin to open and relax. The energy flows, releasing any tension all the way down through the balls of the feet, through the points that exit out the heels, and out through the tips of every one of your toes. There we go. And breathe just a few more times. Imagine that you're breathing into your root chakra. Really allow your root to expand. Just let it breathe, expanding. Let it exhale with a gentle contraction. Beautiful. Now, I'd like everybody to just kind of take a moment and scan your lower back, your sacrum, and your hip bones. Just take a look at your whole lower back chakra system. The back of the root, the back of the sacral, the back of the solar plexus even, which takes us all the way up to the bottom of the rib cage. So just kind of look at the back of your body, sense and see whatever it is that you might be picking up on. And I'd like you to imagine a beautiful substance of light, any color that's necessary for your body, to come in from behind you in whatever shape or form it takes on. Let that energy come in to nourish the back of your root, sacral, and solar plexus. And if there's any kind of healing work that needs to be done there, just allow your heart, mind, body, and spirit to invite your divine substance, the beautiful spirit of Reiki, all the love and light in this world, and even your own, of course, your own powerful healing, loving energy to come into that space and to regulate and repair, or to uplift, to energize anything that you sense needs energizing. Perhaps you will picture a beautiful pair of loving hands just coming in to touch the back of your sacral chakra. And you might feel the warmth of those hands pressing into your lower back, giving you what feels like all the security and backing you've ever needed throughout your entire existence. And that beautiful substance will move into the energetics and into the tissues and into your bones and into your system and even into your record and your karma. Just allow yourself to soak up that energy if that's what's coming in. You might also feel and see cords of energy that are attaching to you. And it's okay to use your imagination here, because oftentimes in the imagination field, we can picture things going on, and that's the way our body talks to us. So if you see imagery, if you see metaphors, if you see stories about your life, if you are traveling through the memory of the mind, just follow whatever it is that you are picking up on. Allow yourself to flow with that. And keep that intention that you're inviting all the healing that you ever needed. You might sense a color from one of the rays coming into that part of your body. You might notice that the energy doesn't need to be there. It needs to be maybe in the front of your body. So allow it to move from the back of those chakras into whatever space throughout any part of your body that it needs to go to. And then as you're receiving this beautiful healing, if it feels right to do so, you can, of course, bring your hands against your lower abdomen, into your hips, on your thighs, on your knees, your lower back, maybe even your heart, your neck, your shoulders, wherever your hands want to be placed for that extra support and love. Just take a few moments and feel into that. See where your hands wish to go. And know that you are supporting your own healing while at the same time welcoming all your angels, your guides, your masters and teachers, all of your divine source and substance, everything that is the universe, Mother, Father, God, Spirit, whatever words you like to use. That invitation to everything that is of the love and light is allowed to come through to support you in this healing and in this blessing. So my beautiful friends, take a moment here and just receive. Participate as you're invited to. Follow your beautiful divine intuition. But remain in that state of equipoise. Balance between the above and the below. Balance between the outside and the inside. Balanced across time and space. Balanced across all of your parts and layers. And just be in this wonderful energy, holding space for you, holding space for something phenomenal to transpire. Maybe it's a feeling. Maybe it's a resolution. Maybe it's a solution to a challenge you've been facing. And maybe what you're holding space for is just a straight up miracle blessing. Become aware of the space around you, filling with so much light as the presence of your higher company comes into your field. Notice the energy rising up through the Earth Star grids, channeling into your individual beingness, all the healing power of this beautiful earth plane, all the elemental kingdoms are opening their beautiful love and blessings to you. And as the energy rises from the source heart of the earth, it descends also from the source heart of the universe. And so you are receiving and flowing above and below simultaneously. And all this energy is flowing into your 7 beautiful chakras. It is flowing around the field of you through your energetics. It is reinforcing your beautiful shields of light. It is expressing itself beyond the first layers of you into the field of your life, outpouring into every space you occupy, every beautiful intention, every thought you're manifesting, into all of your relationships, into all of your deeds and actions and influential spaces. All of your beautiful love and light, the source of you that is you, is receiving and flowing. And then as you're breathing in and breathing out, just allow yourself to continue to decompress, continue to elongate, continue to receive and to create. I'm going to give you a few moments here to just experience this state of beingness and to flow in whatever direction your mind, body, heart, and energy chooses to take you. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to just receive and flow. Be in equipoise. Ever so gently, come back to your breath. Feel your breath flowing in, feel your breath flowing out. Begin to feel a gorgeous color riding on your breath. And as you draw that sacred color in, breathe in your true essence. Let it fill you. Let it flow through you. And then on your exhale, begin to feel yourself sending that color into your aura. Wrap it around you with so much love, so much empowerment, so much sacred wisdom. One of the most difficult things to master is to achieve silence and stillness. And you've achieved that in this beautiful meditation. The mind is still, the heart is still and full of calm. The body is still. Take a few more moments and consciously realize your stillness. And yet, even in that stillness, there is so much sacred activity. You are receiving life force energy. Your body is repairing itself. Your energetics are harmonizing. Your mind is opening to your higher consciousness. And there is a beautiful state of communing that you have achieved with yourself, with your guides and guardians, with the earth, and with your source. So just breathe in for a few more moments in that state of communion. See if anything arises within you, a message, a gift, a truth, maybe even an idea. Whatever you feel, sense, or hear, or intuitively know, just receive it, let it come through you. Now, my beautiful friends, let's bring our hands up to the heart chakra, lay them right on top of your heart. And know that this meditation and this sacred time has been a gift that you have given yourself. And as you put your hands on your heart, just be extremely loving to you, consciously and proactively. Continue to feel your beautiful breath flowing in and flowing out. And on your next few breaths, you can exhale all the way down from your earth star, sending your roots deeper and deeper into the heart of the earth. You can breathe up through the channel of light that is around your beautiful bubble, your aura. Like a tree trunk around you, feel that beautiful pillar of light reaching all the way up past your soul star chakra, beyond the edges of our beautiful planet. Let it flow outward like branches of light across the universe. And as you do so, let the tree trunk become so big that the whole planet is inside of that tree trunk of you. Expand your I am channel to your planetary and solar levels if you wish. Ground your beautiful roots nice and effortlessly throughout the solar system, throughout the beautiful energetics that are here, that influence our world. And then perhaps even go beyond that if you really want to stretch a little bit further, opening up your field to the entire system of creation, all the way to the source of everything. And then as you touch the source, find yourself inside the source, in the center of the center. Remember that God is always in you, and you are always in God. And then take that whole feeling that whole visualization, that experience of oneness with God, Source, Spirit, Universe, and all that is. Take it into the center of your heart. Breathe in, taking it deep, 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 deep into your heart center. Bring it into your inner central channel, which is the microcosm of your macrocosmic light. And in the very center of that innermost point, everything is you. You are everything. And there is only one love, one light, one source, one beautiful you. And then taking another deep breath, breathe into that knowingness, that truth from the source inside of you. And exhale as you rotate your hands back out into prayer position, honoring the divine source that is you and the allness of you. Bowing one more time to that truth and to the feeling that you've created in it and around it. That feeling of equipoise, that beautiful harmony and balance with everything. Let us express our beautiful gratitude to each other, to our guides and guardians, to the light of the universe, and to Source, and then to life. And to all that is, to the oneness that is, we say Namaste. Namaste. Feel your breath coming in, feel your breath going out. Take as long as you'd like to come all the way back into this beautiful moment. Know that you don't need to disconnect from everything. We are not shutting down any feelings or any flow. That balance and equipoise comes back with you. The stillness and the silence stays in you and through you. And it can remain even as you do your activities for the day. Inner silence doesn't mean that you don't get to talk outward to the universe of you. But sometimes that's nice too. Just staying quiet, just being. When you are ready, my beautiful friends, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And you can stretch all those beautiful parts of you that wish to stretch. Keep breathing in, keep elongating, and when you are ready, you can open your eyes. It's a little bit bright in here. Namaste, my beautiful friends. I hope you have the most wonderful day, and I love you. Thanks for being you. I'll catch you next time.